everybody, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. Today I have to give some shout outs and also answer your questions. Today we're doing a seafood boil. Again, I'm so excited. I'm really enjoying all this seafood. We're doing giant king crab legs, snow crabs, a whole lobster, and maybe some scallops, probably not. I wanna keep it a little simpler. Oh, and my seafood sauce, which I already had prepared, is right here. Now, this is kind of like B Loves seafood sauce, but it's different. And I'm gonna tell you how the recipe goes. Because I know a lot of people enjoy I know she has alternatives and stuff. This is kind of like I just threw stuff together, but I wanted to have like a little a different type of kick, and I want that color. So when I dip my seafood in, it's like, ooh, poppin'. So the secret to that, and I'm gonna tell you the secret, for the recipe, it's turmeric powder, and I also add some ginger, and this is not butter. I feel like it's one of those infomercials, can't believe it's not butter. This is actually vegetable stock and water, and like a drop of olive oil for like just a little consistent, like a little fat. But yes, this is vegetable stock, so it has like some minerals, and it's already naturally salty, so I don't have to add salt. So this is low sodium vegetable stock with water, turmeric, and at the grocery store, at the Indian section aisle, they have some kind of spice. I don't know what it's called. It was just really red. I'm like, let me add that in there. So this is like my own thing that I can be doing, because you guys know I want to make my journey here on YouTube sustainable, and I also really want to like make changes in my life, not so much what I do, what I say, what I think, but what I'm doing, what I'm putting into my body, that influences what I do, what I say, what I think. If you guys don't know, what you eat really does determine how you act. Now, to a degree, for some people are thrown way off the rails, more so than other people, if they're eating things that their body doesn't really like or align to. And you guys know I have been not the best. So that's why I'm really excited for the seafood, because it's just perfect. It makes me feel good, it makes me feel sharp. Oh, now you can probably see on my face, let me go like this, so shine bright like a diamond. Hi, look at my face, see these lines here? And on the bridge of my nose, yeah, and yeah, there's like stuff all around my eyes. I am still sleeping with my mask, trying to get that oxygen in, and I'm feeling I slept for 15 hours last night. So yesterday I kind of like didn't do enough. It was like 5 hours, and I was like, oh shoot. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed early. I went to bed last night at 8:30. I probably fell asleep by 9. I woke up today, it was noon, and I was like, what? How is this? What? I'm like, Orly, you didn't come wake me? He's like, I checked in on you to make sure you were still like breathing. I just kept going, and I remember waking up around, well, I don't know what time it was, because I didn't take off. I sleep with goggles, so I didn't even know what time it was. I remember waking up slightly, and I remember kind of like fidgeting, tossing and turning, and then I was in such a great dream. You know when you're dreaming and the dream is so exciting and so wonderful, and you just can't help but you just want to see what happens next. It's like watching a movie. Like literally, dreams are like little movies. So I just wanted to know, honestly, I forget what I was dreaming about, but I remember being so like involved, very like just excited about like what's gonna happen next, who's gonna say what am I gonna do, that I just kind of got really back involved, and I fell back asleep. So I slept for 15 hours, and I also don't feel as good. So undersleeping and oversleeping, they kind of produce the same effect, where you're kind of like, hi. I feel a little like wobbly. So I'm a little wobbly this morning. It's already, 2 p.m. I've been up for 2 hours. So this is my breakfast. I guess my lunch. Some people don't have breakfast, so this is my big lunch. And I'm actually not even gonna make it that big. Last seafood boil, I did a lot. This one, I just want like 2 or 3 giant king crab legs, a handful of snow crabs, and I want 1 whole lobster, because I only eat the tail anyway. Like we might try to get the claw together again. But yeah, so that's an update on my life. What else is going on? Oh, I recorded a video for this channel, and I told a story about what happened in Taco Bell. Now, I'm gonna post that on my main channel instead. That was for the intention of coming here. And it was such a positive upbringing story so like gave me goosebumps, made me hopeful for not only just like my life, my day, but just humanity in general. It was just something so simple and something so beautiful, and how I reacted was really positive, and I took a step to kind of like pay it forward in a sense, even though like she didn't pay for me. You know, it was, you'll see the video. I might touch on it while eating, because I'm still touched by it, and I just want more things like this to happen in life, and I want you guys to hear the story and to walk away from it feeling like, I'm gonna do the same I'm gonna do what Nick did the next time this happens to me. So, anyways, without further ado, let me go get my seafood boil. Oh, I'm also gonna be answering your questions on my Instagram. Now, my Instagram is kind of like, my Instagram, as you guys know, is kind of all over the place, and not so much by what I do. I mean, I post a picture that's kind of, I do daily stories though, for the most part, and even those can be kind of like woo-doo-doo-doo-doo, but I've really tried, especially for the past couple weeks now, I've been very like honing into like positivity, really making things wholesome. I'm trying really hard, and I'm doing my best, and I honestly feel so much better. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that some of these questions might pertain to certain events or people or things, or you know, I am almost positive, no, I am positive, I am not going to address anything, you know, like that on this channel or even anywhere. I'm gonna try to shout as many of you, can't even talk. I'm gonna try to shout out as many of you as I can and answer the questions that I feel like are nice or interesting or edgy or something that I've never talked about. So we have to see. I just posted it like 10 minutes ago, and it already has 400 comments. So hopefully we should get a couple thousand by the time I start eating. I have to go make the seafood boil, which might take, I don't know how long it's gonna take. It's gonna take probably 20 minutes. I mean, this is like frozen king crab legs, frozen snow crabs. The lobster is frozen. I just have to cook it. So I just boil or steam it. I steam, I don't boil. So that shouldn't take too long. But yes, I really want to answer as many questions as I can. And before I get my seafood, I just want to thank you guys again for being here and coming with me on my journey. And we're gonna see where this goes. You know, I am so excited. I'm feeling so positive. I'm feeling so like, yes, it's okay. I've been going out for walks. I've been in the sunshine. Thank goodness I live in Florida where it's sunny right now. I mean, it's still kind of chilly, especially at nighttime. But, you know, like I just feel I can give something good back to the world. I feel like I can do something good here, and I just want people to see that and feel that. And it's not even thinking, it's feeling, you know? What's that saying? People don't even remember what you say, but they remember how you make them feel. And I've always thought too, like, especially like on interviews and stuff, where people, I'm asked like, all you're doing is eating, like what's going on? And I'm like, people are remembering how they're feeling. It's beyond just the food. The food is what connects us. We're coming together at the table, but I'm sharing my life over the table. That sounds like whoop. But yeah, no, I mean, honestly, that's what I say. I'm like, I'm sharing my life over a warm plate of food. That we are being brought together by the food, but it's so much more than that. And people are not going to remember, he said this, and you know, 2 years ago he said this sentence. Like, it's usually more so, I mean, unless it's something like very memorable, but most people remember how you make them feel. Like, and that's how I feel about YouTubers that I enjoy, and I watch their videos, and they're saying literally a bunch of nothing. There's this one that I love, and she literally, I don't care what she talks about. I just like meeting her at the table. I mean, she doesn't do eating videos, so there's really no table. Have she ever eaten on her channel? I don't think she has. You know what I mean? And there's another guy that I watch from the UK. I will watch everything he posts, and half of it goes over my head, or I'm listening in the background while I'm doing something. But I like the company. I like the energy. I remember walking away feeling good. I mean, the ones that I have really paid attention to, and I'm listening, and I'm feeling, I walk away feeling so good and happy. And it really improves my day. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about YouTube. That's like the point of YouTube, so to speak. I think it's really to help people and help them feel better about their day without even having to go to the specifics of what's going on in their lives or giving them direct advice or telling story. It's just you want people to feel something, a certain something. So that's what I'm trying to do. And yeah, I know I kind of look like a raccoon still. Again, the mask. Every time I look at myself in the viewfinder, I'm like, ah! You know when you get out of bed and you see yourself in the mirror and you're like, ah! When you're in the bathroom, you're like, oh, that's how I feel. I'm like, oop, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and oop, it's just like, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is too bright. Watch, it's gonna go down. There we go. Yeah, what is going on? It looks like I've been sun and then protection, but it's just the mask. So anyway, I'm gonna go start my seafood boil. I'm so excited to eat. And I did have a sandwich. I had an Ezekiel bread, which is sprouted whole wheat, whole grain, sprouted bread with avocado, tomato, and onion. Beautiful. And I ate 2 of them. So it's not that I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't eaten. I eat as soon as I wake up. I kind of have to, as reasons that you guys know. But yeah, so I'm excited. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's do my BAM. I saw the comments. You guys said keep your BAM, so let's do it. With my my improv sauce, which is healthier. No butter. It's a drop of oil. You can see the oil at the top. 1, 2, 3. BAM! Check it out. I love this setup, and I'm so excited to feast. And before we begin, let's cheers. Cheers to a wonderful eating show, and we're gonna do our 3 deep breaths because that's another thing you guys love, and I also love. I'm so excited. I'm gonna put some lemon. Oh, do I have more? Oh no, I don't. This is all okay. I'm gonna put some lemon into here. Ooh, and some seeds, I guess. Yay, protein. All right, squeezing that. Oh, that's a lot of juice that came out. Wow. Cheers, and let's do our 3 deep breaths. You know how Bethany does grace before she does her seafood? I do my breaths. That's my thing. I mean, everyone has their thing. That's my thing. And it just really works for me. So let's breathe in and out 3 times together. Anything that's not good, put to the side, because today, right now, this is going to be about happiness and positivity. And the breaths really work, so try it with me. Here we go. Breathe in. Hold it. Hold it. And release. Oh my gosh. One more time. Breathe in. You are worthy. Breathe out. One last time. Breathe in. Hold it. Push it all out. You got this. And I'm here for you. So let's begin. And I also want to say, I don't know if the Taco Bell video will come out. Ooh, look at this crab leg. If the Taco Bell video will come out before or after this video. But I have a Taco Bell video coming out where I tell the full story. And I thought about saying it here, but I don't want to repeat it. You know what I mean? I kind of want it to be a surprise as well. So all I'm saying is to check out that video if it's around, if it's up. Because it's beautiful. Ooh. Ooh, look at my crab leg. We dunk it in like this. Look at that. No butter needed. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be messy. I have my bib on. Cheers. Let's try it with a little lemon. Here we go. I'm gonna squeeze it right here. Ooh. Mmm. 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 Delicious. Very, very good. Ooh, and it's spicy. Mmm. I should show you how I make this. It's great. Okay. When it's with butter, it's extra, extra good. But without the butter, it's still very good. and you won't feel as weighed down. Yeah. Anyway, let's start answering your questions on my page. Here we go. So it's been up for an hour and we have 700 comments. It's been up for 1 hour. And it's also a Saturday, so that's awesome for a Saturday. I kind of want to see who liked it. Let's shout out people who liked it. So right now there's 5,000. Let's see. I want to show, well, it's going to show me first people that I follow, probably my friends or other YouTubers. Let's let that load. I want to give some shout outs there too. Let's try a baked potato. It breaks open really nicely. Dunk that in. Not too much, we want to be nice and clean. Okay. Shout out Eric the Electric, hey. Always supporting me. Shout out Chelsea Lynn. You know I love you, we all love her. Shout out Bridie Cupcake, she just started a YouTube channel. Check her out, tell her I sent ya. She is really popular on live streaming on YouNow, and she just started a YouTube channel. So go over, give her some support, she's really funny. Shout out to, let's see, any other YouTubers? We'll do YouTubers first and then we'll start reading comments. Shout out to Charles Marlowe. You know, he's been supporting me a lot too. He really has been. And I say that with a giggle because, you know, we had a past and now we're cool. It just goes to show that you can always work out anything. And what's happening now doesn't define you, and it's not a reflection of the future. He's always liking everything I post and supporting me. So, Let's try a snow crab. All right, let's get to your comments. Sorry, getting my text. Should I do, yeah, let's do snow crab first. This is a leg I still have to open. Now the comments take a while to load because there's a lot of them. So, what inspired you to, can I say these words, fix and apologize for everything wrong and to basically, yeah, to make things right? It was a combination of things. It's something that was already inside of me, but me kind of like blocking it out because I didn't want to face the reality, the truth. Another thing was talking to some YouTubers off camera, and not just the interview, but other YouTubers, just having some good heart-to-heart conversations with my friends too. I'm seeking professional advice. That's a big help. And also Orlin played a big role in that too, of saying, you know, is it worth it in the grand scheme of things? So it was a combination of those things. What's your plan to go back to being healthy? This comes from, oh, the first thing, let's shout out to, hi, it's Squish. And the next one comes from Kendall Shoe 123. What's your plan to going back to being healthy? Seafood. Seafood makes me feel light, energized, full, makes me not overeat as much. It's just so good. Oh, I've got my little crab. Oh, it's right here. Shout out to Orlin for remembering it for me. So we're just gonna pick this out like this, pull it out. Ooh, yeah, That's one thing about king crab versus snow crab. Snow crabs are harder to get out, but I think the meat tastes better. They're just hard, they're a little more finicky. You have to kind of scoop it out like this. Let's do this one as well. I could cut this big one. Yeah, I didn't cut it because a lot of the time when you cut it, it kind of like makes the meat not as together. It kind of like breaks it up into little pieces. All right, so let me show you the crab meat in its full glory, if I can. Crab meat, definitely, in my opinion, even better flavor than king crab by itself. Yeah, it's just harder to eat and less of it. Hey, I love you, stay strong. This comes from Softy Boba. Hi, thanks, I'm trying. I really am. And also the thing is, because of some recent events over the past couple weeks, I don't even have to try as hard. It's just kind of like, there's a lot of meat here in these little knuckles. That's where a lot of good meat is. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't even have to try as hard. It just kind of happens. So let's see if I can push this. Cut it like this. Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very relieved. It's like a weight off my shoulders too. It really is. And just a new direction for me. And look at all this. Oh my gosh. It's just kind of comes off like shreds. And it's compared to that king crab leg over here. So these are a lot easier to cut. They don't fall apart as bad. And I'm gonna do it without the sauce so I can compare the flavors back to back. Next says, let's see here. Plastic straw. I know, that's what they gave me. And I had no other way of getting the thing out. All right, here we go. King crab meat. Okay, see, that's actually, okay, maybe I take it back. Maybe king crab is better for eating and everything. It's more expensive. That's for sure. It's definitely more expensive. Are you going to start exercising now that you're doing 30 days of diet? It's more, Andreas, it's more than 30 days. This, I want to really make effort at least 3 times a week. Actually, one thing I noticed that Bethany does, let's do the lobster tail, is that she is doing a lot more vegetables in her seafood boil, way more than she used to. And then she's dipping them in. You know how she dips in everything into the sauce? Well, she, let's show you how it goes, is dipping like, what do you call it? Bell peppers, onions, cucumbers, pickled vegetables. It's just, that's good, and that's something I want to do. Ooh, what is coming out of here? What is that? It looks like Cheetos. There's Cheetos in my lobster. Oh, wait, can I show you? What? There's Cheetos that came out. I've always wondered what that is. It only comes out of these the Cheeto lobster. What is this? You guys are gonna have to help me. Okay, so let me show you up close. Here's the lobster tail. You open it up. Look what's inside. Cheetos. Like Cheeto dust, I mean. Like flaming hot Cheeto. What? What is that? The whole fit. Okay. Hey Siri. Let's be nice. I have a question for you. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Why does my lobster tail have small red beads?
Okay. I found this on the web for why does my lobster tail have small red beads.
Let's find out. This doesn't tell me. Well, so much for that. We're gonna eat some. I don't know. It might even be not even be that bad. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. Like, is it stuffed with something? And how do they stuff it? The thing has been untouched. Do I like Shawn Mendes? Yes. What's my favorite animal? My favorite animal. Ooh. E. Here we go. Okay, I did it without hollering. I don't have a favorite animal, actually. I like too many to choose from. I don't even think Orla can tell you, and he's really big into animals. I love animals, but he's like the whole next level. Like that he was volunteering to work at zoos, and he also knows a lot about marine animals. Oh, these are so fun to cut. Why do they gotta be so expensive though? That's what I'm saying. Open sesame. Here we go. My favorite TV show, this comes from Demi Hurt. Oh, my favorite animal, that comes from Veronica. Hello. And then thoughts on TikToks, this comes from Lovely. My thoughts on TikTok and will I be using it? TikTok looks like so much fun. I just don't know what I would do on there. What do you think I could do? I taste the ginger too. I love ginger, it's very good for you. Put that lemon juice. Delicious. Here, look at all this meat in here. There's a lot of, what do you call it, cartilage. You have to kind of pull it out. Oh. Delicious. Oh yeah, just like this. Push. Where's this thing? We're gonna pull this out like this. Oh, look at that. Maybe just dip slightly the hairs. Okay, next question. My favorite TV show. Oh yes, Demi. I honestly don't watch much TV anymore. I never really did growing up. I always liked to read books, but once I got to middle school, once I started playing violin, I stopped the book reading. I used to read a lot. I actually won a prize in 5th grade for reading the most books over the summer. The library was my, ooh, let's see. I knew it. This is very stainy. I'm gonna try not to get on my face too much though. That's one thing about turmeric powder, it stains. I could put on a glove. Let's do it right now. I might get a little messier. Let's see. Excuse me. I liked That's So Raven on Disney Channel. That was one of my favorite shows. Actually, I'll still watch clips on YouTube. Oh yeah, pull that. Oh, look at that meat. Oh, delicious. Wow, dunk this in. Here we go. Ooh, That's So Raven was my favorite. I really like Cartoon Network. I used to be called Nickelodeon all the time because of my name. What else do I like? I'm trying to think here. Now let's do the knuckle out of here. It's gonna be more seafoody. Actually, before I do that, let's do another like king crab leg. Oh, I ate all the legs. That's the thing, these fly by. Honestly, That's So Raven. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? This comes from Space Bear. Hi, Space Bear. If I could change one thing about the world. Well, this is very fitting for me. No one would ever go hungry. I know personally that if I'm hungry, look out. Look out the way. She hungry. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And that's just me, who's whatever, can't eat, has to eat every couple hours. But how, that's privilege. There's people who, they haven't eaten because they can't. And I can't even fall asleep without eating. Sometimes I have to eat right before bed in order to get me sleepy. It's an issue. It is an issue. And I wish everybody could eat whatever they wanted. And also suffer no consequences from what they're eating. Food is good, it makes us happy. It's delicious. Who's this? Oh, is she a YouTuber? She has a check mark. What's her name? Oh. Do I swim in that? No, I did not. Hi, this is, I Want My Lauren. Hi. Who are you? It says actor. No. Facebook. Oh, you're a Facebooker. I should follow back. No, I didn't swim in that actually. I just, that was in Oahu, in Hawaii, the photo. And there's a Thai food truck, and then there was like a regular truck, like a pickup truck, and people in the back taking coconuts off the stems and giving them to the Thai food truck for them to use in their recipes. And it was right on the side of the road. What town were we in? I don't remember, but it was on the, not Honolulu side, but the other side, where it's more green. And yeah, that's where I took the photo. I didn't swim. I don't know if I could swim in there. I don't know. But I did go kayaking. That was really fun. It was interesting. I actually spoke, well, Orland did more of the talking, which is so funny because usually I'm the one being all nosy. But I did, okay. Gonna have a lot of sauce on this one. We asked, you know, how they like being in Hawaii, and they said they're leaving. It's so expensive. The population in Hawaii has been on a steady decline for the last handful of years, and it's just gonna get even worse because you can't afford it. And even the people who can afford it, they say, is it worth to spend triple for the same thing? Sit in traffic. The islands are small. I know I told you the story about my Uber driver and I gave her a $5 tip, remember? Because she was so nice, even though it was down the street. And she said she was moving to Tennessee because of the cost of living. And she was in Hawaii for, what did she say, 20 something years? 30 years? I think she said 30 years. If you don't know why I'm talking about this, on my Instagram I posted a photo at Hawaii. So I just went there with Orland for basically a good 5 days. I knew I'd get seafood. I should put a glove on this one too. I'm about to actually. Here we go. So yeah, there's that. How do I put this in? Ooh. Next question. E. I love you. Hi, Natasha. Thank you. Let's see here. Why are you so funny? Hi, Lex. Thank you. What's going on in your life that you want us to know? This comes from Kim. Hi, Kim. Use it's Kim. Oh, here we go. I want you to know that I am so excited for this channel. I am so excited to earn back followers the right way, to have fun, to do positive sharing of my life, and just to, you know, I just feel, well, you already know that. Didn't it say what we don't know? What are you excited for? I don't know. That is just, I'm so excited about this channel in general. That's basically it. Okay, this comes from Inho Fail. She says, would you ever go skydiving? The answer is no. I would never do it. Could you imagine me doing it? I'd be so scared. I could never. Skydiving, not for me. I couldn't do it. Did you? Here we go. Here's my beautiful king crab leg meat. Put it in like this. Shout out to Lori Fries. Oh, like French fries. Are you genuinely happy? I am. You know that that saying that goes slowly so you can smell the roses? Something like that. Take time to smell the flowers because you're moving too fast. I have been moving slowly, gracefully in my life, with my friends, with my family, with my immediate family here, and on YouTube as well. When you do what's right, it's a relief off your shoulders, and I can't make people think a certain way. I can't make people ever care to feel a certain way or to change their mind or at the end of the day, I said this in my last video, you go to sleep alone. I might be laying next to someone or in a house with a bunch of people or whatever, but at the end of the day, you are by yourself right here in your head. You're alone. And if you're not happy alone, if you really don't like what you see when you look in the mirror, you're never gonna win. You have no chance. You have no chance. And for me to be happy, I had to look at myself and say, I don't like what I see, I need to change it. So I look, and despite the noise that happens around me, I can look at myself and say, wow, I feel good. I'm happy with what I see, and that's that. So the neighbors are playing music really loudly. I hope you can't hear. Probably not. Okay. Have I ever thought about going to more places when I travel? Hello, mood. Yes, I would love to go see Scandinavian countries one day. I was at the Norway airport in Oslo, and that's the only thing I ever did. That's the only time I was ever there. I would love to get out and see the mountains, see the streams, the water, go to some of the restaurants, go on a boat. It's just so gorgeous. And the report. The report said that people are very happy there. You should Google it, the happiest countries in the world. It's always the Scandinavian ones right at the top. So, I need to see what's in the water. Could be these crab legs maybe? Okay, let's scroll down. There's so many. What's your calorie intake? A lot. This comes from Ezra. A lot of calories. And that's okay if you're exercising or you're just hungry. I feel like no one should ever be hungry. What's not okay is if you're not using those calories. So, ooh, popping this baby open. Let's do one over here too. Other side, you have to do the opposite side on these. Oh my God, I'm getting it. This is the snow crab claw. Let me pull this out just like this. Ooh. Oh, do I need my little scraper thing? I might need to kind of edge this down. Oh yeah, just like this. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. I won't even put it in because it's going to come out. Very, very good. Very, very good. Let's do this one over here. Wow. You've really inspired me despite everything that's happened. Thank you. Ashley, shout out to you. I really appreciate that. Let's see. What's my least favorite food? Cottage cheese, sweet. Okay, here's the thing. I enjoy sweets, but I don't like the way it makes me feel, so. I never really eat sweets on this channel, let alone in real life, off camera when there's not a camera in front of me. You'll never see me eating cookies or brownies or anything like that. Do you think you would quit YouTube one day? I've always thought about it, but then I say, well, gosh, what would I do without it? What's your, oh, that's a hard question. I don't know if I want to answer that one. Sis said, who's your favorite person to mukbang with? That's so hard. People are always asking me my favorite. Do you regret, this comes from Bianca. I try not to have any regrets in life. And the reason for that is, whether it's a good thing or bad thing, or you wish you could change it, it's gonna lead you to where you are today. And sometimes you need to fall down really hard to know that it's time for a change. If you didn't have that fall, would you have changed? No, you wouldn't have. So it kind of like evens out, or it still brings you ultimately where you need to be going. But sometimes you need, the little wake-up calls. So I'm trying to think of like things that are like, oh gosh, no, in my life, but wake-up calls. I love how positive you've becoming. I felt like it was always in you, but it's so good to see now. Shout out to Maya. Thank you so much. Oh, here's a question that I don't want to answer. We'll skip that one. I'm British. Would you ever come to Britain and visit us? I would love to. I've only been there once. Had a great time. Very nice time. But I would love to go again. I would love to go with Orland. And I have some friends there. Some online friends too. And lots of supporters. Followers are in Britain. I see it all the time in the UK. I know they're there. Are you wearing makeup? Okay, in this photo, no, that was sunscreen. Let's see here. Gosh, there's so many questions. I don't know why I'm still following you, but something about it, I am drawn to your life. I think you're very interesting. I'm not going to say the second half of this message. I don't want to say any names, but thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Why you're drawn to my life, I don't know. I don't know. But what I can promise you is this. I am bettering myself, and I want to enjoy my life so that you can enjoy watching me even more. Oh, shoot. I just put sauce all over my phone. Let's get this out of here. Get out of there. Let's see. Come back to Oahu. Yes, I have a lot of followers in Hawaii. It was amazing. But I say it like that because I'm shocked. I was just like, this little island? Wow. I mean, can I just say about Hawaii? Everyone was so nice. So nice. Besides like a thing here and there, everyone was really happy. What would you do on opposite day? I would say how much I love cookies. Eat it, Church's chicken. I haven't done that for a long time. Excuse me. How long does it take to make your hair look like that? Not a joke, but an honest question. I know people do joke about my hair a lot lately. It was just funny because I never got it for the past 3 years on YouTube, but now I get it all the time. So this is my hairstyle. I've had it for a very long time. I've been cutting my hair since middle school, but definitely since high school. Ish in middle school. And I did it for financial reasons for the most part in high school. And I also did it because if I went to the hair cutters, I would come home and be like, I don't like what they did, and get the scissors and kind of like change it up myself. And I remember my mother told me, she sat down with me and said, why don't you just cut your own hair? We'll get you a little buzzer and you could do it yourself. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to. And I've done it ever since. And now, well, okay, so an incident happened in South America when I was traveling there, living there. And I kind of like passed out while getting my hair cut. And I don't know what happened. I don't know why it happened, but it happened. And it happened again and again. And then I said, well, that's it. I'm definitely, see, I had been cutting my hair, but I just, you know, it's a lot to like stand there and do it yourself. Your arms hurt because you're holding them up for a half an hour. And then you have to clean it up the broom. There's hair everywhere. And I take the hose of the vacuum cleaner and like get it all around here. Then there's stuff on the counter. It's very messy. And it takes a long time. It's the cleanup that I dread more so than the cutting process. So anyways, so when I was in South America, I'm like, I'm just gonna go get my hair cut. Well, yeah, then that happened, and it happened again, and I got really, really scared. So I went back to doing it myself, and I've been doing it myself ever since. And how long does it take to get my hair looking like this? I use a blow dryer first thing out of the shower, and I blow dry it standing up. It has to be short enough, so this is all standing up, but it's standing up on its own with a hairdryer. And then when I'm done, I take some gel, just a little bit, and I kind of like pat the outsides to keep it in like a, I don't want it to look too like perfect, like a number 2 pencil. Sometimes it looks like a teepee, but then a lot of the other times it's kind of just like, it looks different, but kind of blown up. But like, see how there's like a piece over here? I kind of piece it with the gel to make it look a little more like organic. And that's what I do. It's mostly the hair dryer that gets it up And that's it. Did you finish school? Hello, Tay. No, I did not finish. If you're thinking about university, no, I did not. But I finished high school. Again, people asking about regrets. Sometimes I regret not finishing. No, I almost said high school. College. But other times I don't, because it was very expensive, and even though I got a very good scholarship after the first year, I just felt like it was not for me, unnecessary for what I was going to college for in the first place. And I just had this instinct where I could stop. And I did, and I guess things worked out in the end. Here I am on YouTube. I don't think I would be a YouTuber if I was still in that world. Very professional world with musicians and freelancers and a lot of work. A lot of working for free too, just to get your name out there and have a nice network. New York is where I was, and it's a struggle to keep it going. And I mean, talk about the hustle. So I don't think I would have ever done YouTube. Or if I did, it would have been to play violin songs. So I don't regret, but I do a little bit because it was fun. But then, see, when I remember college, I remember immediately, if you ask me, how was your time at university, my mind instantly goes to the experiences I had, the opportunities I had, the places I've performed, the friends I made, the wonderful teachers I had, the first time in my life being like independent and out of the nest. It felt so freeing, it was exciting. But then now my mind's going to like all of the work. All of the work and how hard it was for me to keep up with everything. I was basically like it was like a double major, pretty much, even though it wasn't. But since practicing required, 3 hours a day, plus symphonies, plus orchestras, plus chamber music, plus quartets, that's literally a whole school in itself. There's your whole day. But I also had to manage that with a social life, which asked a lot out of me because I wanted to like have friends, with the university life of math and English and philosophy and theology and all of these classes. I did what was it called? Science something. Oh my gosh, what was it? It's basically about the environment. Environmental class. It was just so much. I don't know how. It was hard, and I gave it my all in the first year, and then the second year I fell apart, and the third year I was out. Next question. What's your favorite seafood? I love seeing how happy you are. You really got this, Nick. Hi, Ashley. Thank you so much. My favorite seafood is probably sea scallops, tied with king crab. Oh, I do like a good lobster tail. Not with the Cheetos, though. I'm afraid to take a bite. Please let me know in the comments what that was. And how it got in there. This lobster has been mukbanging. Ooh, been mukbanging. Okay, let's see here. Your biggest aspiration. I don't know if it's possible anymore, but I would love to be a violinist in a Broadway show. Not on stage where everyone has to look at me, even though that would be really fun. Kind of like when I did Spring Awakening. I did that show in Washington, D.C., and I was on the stage performing one violin, solo, the whole show. It was just me. And so people saw the actors and the singers, but then their eye kind of panned to me too. I loved the spotlight. It was so much fun. The music was gorgeous. I think I did a good job. And the people in the audience really took note of me because that's how I got my way to New York. There was a big producer there that said, hey, I got this show, got this project in New York. I want you there. I will do what it takes to get you there. So, I mean, I don't have to, I don't know. I love to perform. It's so exciting. I love music. So, I don't know if that's possible anymore, but that's a dream. I don't want to say it's a goal, but it's a dream. The thing about those, it's very time intensive. And if I do a show that runs, you get contracted for years. I don't think it's a year, even a year. But it would be so cool to live in New York for a year. With the subway and the snow and the festivals and summer and fall. And I could vlog it, record it. I could like take you around New York. I think people would enjoy seeing that. I just have to get the part. And I would have to move there. And see, have I mentioned my Orlin once in this video? I mean, no, not in this video. In this dream of mine? No. Where does he fit in? Waiting at home for me every day? What is he gonna do? I don't know. So I feel like, I don't know. And not to say he holds me back, actually. He wants me to play more violin. He would be very supportive of it. No. Don't think he wouldn't be supportive. He'd be very supportive. He'd rather me do that than this, that's for sure. Oh, yes, honey. He would rather me be making music for a living than this. But we haven't talked about, never mind. What's it called? The compensation aspect. I used to do things in New York. I would have to travel there in the subway, bring food, stay there for hours. For 20 bucks. 20. What was that, like $5 an hour? Shoot. It was, a lot. Can you start back doing the vlog style of mukbang? I love you showing us the food and the ordering. This comes from Antoinette Wilson. Antoinette, yeah. Hi. Yes. I actually, my next video I think is gonna be ordering the person in front of me. That's so much fun and exciting. Excuse me. What is the meaning of life? To eat, drink, and be merry. Yay, mukbang. Eat and be happy. Eat and be happy. That's the meaning. You gotta eat and be happy. I used to think it was to like aspire to do this and work hard to do this and be better than the next and, you know, climb your way to the top. That is not the meaning of life. That is a very Western business mind. That's the meaning of being in a business. But in terms of life, I actually just sent an email a couple days ago to another person, a YouTuber, and I told this person, because she had traveled, and I said, when I travel and I come back home, it really widens my perspective. It makes me feel more grounded. It's just a new perspective, a very humble, like, I feel so renewed and refreshed when I come back from traveling. I'm kind of done, and the music, I don't know if you can hear it, oh my goodness. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, when you travel around the world that don't live off of business and making money, you find that the point of life is to live, to be happy and to eat. That's it. Try to be happy and eat. It's not like a big, you know, ever longing path to like business and money and stuff. So, and I really found this to be true in my travels. When I go places, because when I travel, other than, well, now for YouTube, I'm always traveling to other cities to collaborate, Los Angeles, Las Vegas. I don't know any YouTubers in New York. Oh, by the way, I'm 90% sure I'm going to Los Angeles soon. I have to go for a personal reason, and then I'm going for another reason, again, pertaining to myself. And while I'm in the area, I thought I would do some collaborations or do something new, something fresh. So if you have anyone in mind, please let me know down in the comments. And tell that person to contact me. Maybe it's your favorite YouTuber, or, assuming they would want to, you know, assuming they would want to. But I want something fresh and just something fun and new, and I really want to try to start over. So anyway, that's just putting that out there. But anyways, I only bring that up because this is about travel and stuff. When I've traveled to like non-Western countries, that's definitely what I see. It's about eating and being happy. And I think that's true. I think that's more so the meaning than, what is it, the American dream over here. You have to have like a big house and a happy family and the best paying job and promoted at work. It's more like, it's more about the money and the hustle and less about like just pure happiness. Because it costs a lot to live in this country. Listen, I know, I've lived other places. So anyways, I'm gonna end the show here. Thank you so much for your time. I know I couldn't get to every comment. Gosh, let me refresh this. How many comments do we have now? So this just hit 2 hours. Oops. And we have almost 1,000 comments in 2 hours. Oh, I just saw B Love's photo. You know how like you can see? Oh, that's the thing. I've noticed that some people can't see likes anymore. Oh, where'd she go? Or maybe it's someone that makes no sense. Why? I see her photo there, but then I click others and then I don't see it. I've noticed that with her page for a few times, where I see that she's liked one of my photos and then I actually click on people who liked it and then I don't see it anymore. I don't know if she has a setting or something. Doesn't matter. I was gonna shout out more people, but shout out to everybody. Thank you for all your questions. I might do another Q&A soon with that batch of questions, because I know there's a lot in there. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope you feel better. This was delicious. I love my sauce without the butter. I feel very good. I don't feel sluggish and weighed down. I feel very strong and full. Like, I actually feel full. And I had these crab legs and everything. So, and let me know about the lobster tail, what's going on with that. And I'll see you guys for another video here. If you're new, please consider subscribing, because I'm gonna be making videos a lot, hopefully. I don't know, I would love to. And have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for your time. Make sure you check out my Taco Bell video, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye.